Hi there, welcome to Elm Colors. I'm Erica, and welcome to another Weekend WIP. I am going to be finishing up, hopefully, this page in Botanicum. I'm going to take a sip of my tea here. Still the best tea on the planet. I'm going to be doing the page that we were working on a couple times ago. Which one was it? Where is it? Not that one, this one. And I put a poll out and had asked you guys in the comments what kind of background you would like me to do. And the sky blue sky painterly kind of background is what won out. So I'm going to attempt that today and we will see how that goes. I'm not sure how my painting skills are going to cooperate today, but we're going to try. So I went online and I pulled up several different fun little, now ignore the colors on this, the colors are completely off, but I pulled up some more like cartoony kinds or ones that were more painted, and these are actual photos here. And I liked the way that these clouds were shaped over here, so I have gone through with a blue erasable Prismacolor, and I have added in, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, there's a little bit right here that you might be able to see. I've just kind of outlined the shapes of where I want the clouds, and then I'm going to go in, I'm going to fill in with color, and then I will shadow the clouds. So I'm going to try to use my super colors again to do this. We will see how they cooperate with me. And yeah, let me grab a couple of things and then we'll get started. Okay, so I grabbed a few of these pencils, and the Caran d'Ache, they're super expensive pencils, but this technique should work similarly with any kind of watercolor pencils that you use. Just with the cheaper brands, you need to remember not to push as hard on the background. So I've picked out the jade green, turquoise blue, blue jeans, and the ultramarine. And my main two colors are going to be these two in the middle. And I'm going to add a little bit of the, excuse me, ultramarine at the top and a little bit of the jade green at the bottom. So let me get situated here. I have clamped down my paper, put a backer page in, and then we'll just get coloring. So I gotta figure out where I put in that. That's right there. Okay. So hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. I hope that you are all having a wonderful weekend so far. I am again filming this a little bit early because we have our school and church festival this weekend, and we have been in charge of cleanup at the festival. So at night after the festival's done, we've been in charge of that for, gosh, I think I've been doing it basically as long as I've been married. So, and my husband was doing it, I've got to turn my page here a little bit. My husband was doing it long before that. So, yeah, I don't know how long that our family has been doing it, but the church festival that we have is it's a pretty big one. It's 3 days of rides and gambling and fun, and it's just, yeah, it's a good time. And we do the cleanup. So we get there. The festival usually ends, I think it ends earlier on Thursday. So it ends maybe at 11 on Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday it ends at midnight. So we are usually there until, gosh, pretty late, pretty late in the evenings. And we are also helping to run we're running the silent auction. So we're in charge of collecting items, displaying items, getting everything into the computer, because we finally got it all online so people can bid and everything online. We don't have to use paper and pen anymore. And that's been awesome. I really have enjoyed using the digital format. And it's, yeah, it's good. It's taken a little bit more work this year. Of course, you know, most businesses aren't able to give as much because of all the COVID stuff, and yeah. But we still got some good stuff. So we're hoping to help raise some money for the church and the school. Yeah, what else? Oh, well, this isn't great news, but I'm sure if you guys have seen the last couple of Weekend WIPs, you know that my husband broke his ankle, and not yesterday, but the day before, I decided I was going to be cute and wear some really cute shoes that have a bit of a platform on the bottom. And I thought I'd be safe because they're not a heel and they're not like super high platforms, but evidently it was high enough that my foot decided it didn't like it and I rolled my ankle. So I tried yesterday as much as I could to stay off of it, but between him and I, we're both having to walk on it when we might not, really should probably not be walking on him. And then with the festival, we have cleanup. It just contains, you know, involves a lot of walking. So yeah, this is going to be fun. And then we're supposed to also go pick up our car. We have to drive up to South Bend, I think is where I said it was. I don't know. It's 3 hours away. And, yeah, most of you won't even know what South Bend is, but that's okay. That's okay. We have to drive up and pick the car up today. Not today, today. Gosh, my mind is not working today. I apologize. It might be a little worse than normal. Things are just piling up. But yeah, but I get to color, so that's good, right? Right? Yeah. So we're going to go get the car. We're going to miss the first night of cleanup, which is a bummer because my husband's in charge of it, so he's having to ask somebody else to help him out with that. But yeah, our family, we all go and we clean up, and we stay a little bit after we're done too, because they take all of the leftover pieces and stuff that they didn't use during the day, and we get to eat. So that's always nice. It's a little bit of a gift after all of our picking up and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna miss the first night, but we will be there for the other 2 nights. And since we're working the festival or the silent auction as well, we have to be there during the day. So it's a really long couple of days for sure. But it's nice because we do have older teenagers now who can help. And yeah, I think my husband started working cleanup when he was, I want to say when he was a teenager, maybe even younger. And then they just kind of took it over and have been doing it ever since then. So yeah. He always likes to say the motto is "We be trash" or something like that. And I just thought that was silly. And I just colored this entire thing with one color. And that's not exactly what I meant to do. So I'm going to go back in with this other color and see if I can get some different tones. I can't believe I did that. I meant to do it like a darker tones up here and then get lighter as I went down, but I don't think that's going to be how this is going to look. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, let's talk about the channel. I do have my haul posted from June, which has a lot of fun goodies. I didn't go super crazy. but I did get, I did have, you know, a little bit of gotta get the complete set syndrome and purchase some books. So if you're interested in that, check it out. There was an announcement recently. I think I might have talked about this. I don't know if I talked about this last weekend, but there is a color along, a cross-channel color along on YouTube between, it was started by Corey from Colorfully Optimistic and Monet from The Coloring Diva. And it is to color the Hannah Carlson Snow Globe. And it's going to be like a Christmas in July kind of thing. And there are several other channels that are coloring with them, and I am one of them. And I reached out to Corey because I thought this would be kind of fun to do kind of like a buddy color on stream, because she was planning to stream some of her coloring the globe. And I was like, well, maybe I'll just reach out and see if that would be fun. So I'm going to be streaming with Corey on the 18th, July 18th at 12 p.m. Eastern. I think she said it's 10 a.m. Mountain, and I unfortunately don't know any other time zones. I could probably give you Pacific. I know Pacific is 3 hours behind us, but anywhere else, I'm going to let you do the math to figure out what time that would be for you guys. But we will be streaming on Corey's channel, so at Colorfully Optimistic. And I'm excited. I'm nervous already because it'll be my first live stream. And we all know how well I do with my weekend whips, so I can only assume that the live streams will be similarly, whatever this is. Similarly, whatever this is. So, yeah, I am excited, though. Corey and I chatted a little bit, and, yeah, excited for that. Let's see, what else? I have been doing a whole lot of nothing but coloring. Yesterday, I really was just laid up all day, trying to stay off my ankle as best as I could, but... Okay, do we like that? Do I like that? You guys can't answer me. I hope you like that. Okay, we're going to try to add water and see how this goes. I've got a couple different ways that I'm going to do this. I've got some water brushes. I've got this one that looks like a crazy mess at the top. I don't know if you guys can see that. It just looks cuckoo crazy. So I've got the water brush, this water brush, and I didn't want one that was, I kind of want one that's messed up at the tip so that it's not a straight line when I'm going in and doing this. But I also have a smaller one so I can get into some of the smaller details in here. All right, I'm going to take a sip of tea. And we are going to get started. Okay. I'm going to start in the white and go, oh, I need paper towel. Paper towel. Make sure I have something to dab off my color. I've never done this before, so I hope that this looks okay. I watched a couple of YouTube videos and I figured, yeah, I'm good now. I can figure it out, right? I mean, I got the basics down. Just got to be careful not to get it back over top of the leaves that I've already, all of the images that I've already done. So I'll have to be a little neater than I normally am. And that might be a problem where if I have like hard lines and stuff, I'll have to really work at those to try to get rid of them. I don't know that that's going to work. The videos that I were watching, I watched, oh shoot, I'm not going to be able to remember the name of the channel that I watched. I want to say Elizabeth Olsen, but I think that's one of the Olsen actor twins, right? I don't know if it's one of the twins, but I think it's one of the Olsen sisters. All right, yeah, that's not. I'm just kind of leaving the blank space for where I want my cloud to be. And I'll go back in and add some shading and stuff once I get the rest of the, then I can add in different textures and tones. Okay, that's nice and blue. Yeah, they did say it's something Olsen. I'll see if I can find it and post it on the screen before I post this. They make sure to state that, you know, you want your edges of your clouds to be soft. So that's why I went with this crazy brush. I am going to have to turn the book quite a bit today, so I will warn you every time I have to do it, which is right now. So here we go. And this is just to keep my color out of the things that I've already colored, because I don't want to ruin all of the other work that I've done. I'm going to try to keep my hand out of the wet. Guys, it's just been a day and a half for the last few weeks. That's what it's felt like. Just crazy. And I was talking to somebody and I said, you know, it's just been like a roller coaster. We had bad stuff, good stuff, bad stuff, good stuff. So up and down all this month. Well, not even this month, but the past few weeks, because we're only a few days into the month. But yeah, it's just been an adventure. But we will get through it. We can do hard things, right? That's what Johanna Basford says. I'm sure she didn't get that. That wasn't her exact quote or her own quote, but I do use that saying often, especially with my daughter when she says, I can't do it, I can't do it. I'm like, yes, you can. You can do it. Well, I don't like the way that looks. Oh, sorry. Turning. All right, what else? So yeah, excited for the color alongs. I have lots of WIPs going, and I know that I'm pretty sure I talked about that in another Weekend WIP video as well, but I cannot finish one. I don't know, not counting this one or like other little ones that I've started for videos and things. I'm going to switch to a smaller brush here and try to get, there we go. I did get some blue on the peach. Get off there. All right, this doesn't look terrible. Let's switch to here. So yeah, so not counting this one, I think that I've got 5 WIPs, and they're all pages that I want to get done this month. And I just keep like hopping back and forth between them, trying to finish something. And I like all of them. But then when I'm like, okay, I need to finish this page, I just look at it, I'm like, no, not today. That's not going to work for me today. So then I have to switch to something else. So that's been interesting. I'm working on, let me see if I can remember all of the ones. I'm working on the frog. I think I did the frogs online with you guys. I did end up finishing the background, and that looks really cool. I really like the way the background looks. And I've added a little bit of color to the frogs themselves. And I did like the way that looked as well. So I just can't force myself to finish it. And there's not that much left that needs to be done. just the houses and the, like the detail work on the frogs and stuff. But I can't make myself do it. I don't know why. But that is a color along from Shannon at Chop and Haze. She's that on Instagram and YouTube. What else? I've got, oh, I'm doing a couple buddy color. Oh, wait, no, I did finish a page. I forgot. It was a buddy color that I set up. And I did finish it. I'm so proud. I forgot about that. How did I forget? I finished one. And I really like it. It is one that I had marked to color for a really long time in a Johanna Basford and Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. So I do have a finished page. Yay for me. The other whips that I have one whip in an Airy book. It's the Festivals one. And that one's a buddy color. And then I also have a couple of community colors. So I've not started my snow globe page that we're going to do on stream. I do have ideas, so I've been planning. But I do have, oh, sorry, I got to focus on that. I don't want her legs to be blue. I do have some started on another buddy color. It was Corey's YouTube buddy color that it has. It's the Owl Girl from Hannah Carlson's Soulmates. And it's really coming along too. I did the skin. I really like the way that looks. I've done the owl's eyes, and now I just keep looking at the feathers going, ugh, feathers. It's going to take forever. But yeah, so I think that's probably the next one that I will finish. I'm bouncing mostly back and forth between that one and the Airy one. What's the other one that I have started? Maybe I'm just confusing those with like the ones that I've been doing for videos and stuff, because I did start 3 more pages for my water video that I did recently, where I showed some of the different ways that I would tackle water. That might be what I'm thinking of. Maybe it just feels like I have more whips than I do. I really am trying to get into those books that I need to color, though. That's really what I keep wanting to focus on, and I'm just not able to get to them yet. I want to finish my buddy colors, and then I'll just go on a coloring spree and get everything done that I really want to focus on. Let's see. I've been watching a lot of ColorTube while I've been coloring. Of course, I've been watching Colorfully Optimistic, Corey's channel, which is always great. I've been watching Emma Colors because I love Emma. I've been watching, I did join a live stream the other day, which I don't do very often because I tend to, I lurk. That's what I do. I just lurk. And I hadn't caught one of his live streams before, and it was Color and Recover. And it's Ryan, and he's also got another YouTube channel. I think it's called Glitter and Grunge, and it's card making, and that is very interesting to me because I haven't seen any new card making channels for a while, so I'm going to be checking that out here shortly too. I keep finding YouTubers and then just, I just run out of time. I don't have enough time to sit and watch all of them. But I had a lot of fun on his stream, and then Corey had her live stream Sunday too, so that was a lot of fun. This isn't looking terrible. That's high praise for myself. Okay, I am going to turn the book one more time. Here we go, all the way around this time. Oh, I need to get those. I need to get this out of the way just in case I need it. Let me get you guys in frame a little bit better here. What else? I've been watching Coloring with Kay. I love her pages. They're so fun and so sparkly and shiny, and she uses so many different types of mediums, and it just looks like every page that she does is just filled with joy. Like it would be just a fun thing to do. And I really want that. I'm going to say 98% of the time, I feel happy when I'm coloring. There's that 2% where I just get overly in my head about it and get frustrated or whatever. I feel like all of us probably do that. You know, something's not looking the way that we want. You're trying to figure out something new that you've never done before, and it's just not doing what you want it to do. And yeah, her pages I'm sure they make her happy, but they make me happy too. So if you've not checked out, I'm sure you have, but if you've not checked out Coloring with Kay, her work is so fun. And then I've been watching, of course, Lucy Just Adds Color, because she's another one that's, she just is, she's talented, and she has, you know, lovely pages. Okay. That looks okay. It's a little streaky. That's just the first layer though, so not too bad. I'm going to take a look at this just to kind of figure out where to add in some shadows. And to do that, I'm just going to take some of the color right off the tip of the pencil and add it in where I think there might be a little bit. So I think that there's going to be some right in here, and I'm going to get some of the color off of there. Uh-oh. This might be better done with pencils. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do this with pencils. But I don't have my good grays up here. I wonder if... Let me grab my Black Widows. Hang on a second. All right, I grabbed a couple Black Widows. I've got the dark gray from the Monarch, the gunmetal from the Monarch, and the cat's eye from the Monarch. The Monarch is just a great set, especially for the lighter colors. It's a really good, if you don't have any other Black Widow pencils and you want to try some out, I would suggest the Monarch set just because the colors are so pretty. Okay, so this one is all shaded with blues, but I think I'm going to add in some grays, and I've got, so this dark gray, this dark gray is a warmer gray, and the gunmetal is a cooler gray. And then I've got a little bit of this cat's eye. I don't think that there's another color in there that I need. I'm going to double check again, just to make sure that I don't need another blue. Yeah, I don't think any of these other blues that I have are really going to work. So I'm going to stick with my cat's eye if I want to add blue in. Okay, so first I think I'm just going to go in with this gunmetal, and it's going to be really, really hard to see. We're going to try with this light gray at first, and this is just going to barely add any color. But I'm going to go through some of the areas in the center, I think. And when I've done clouds before, it just kind of, You just add like a touch of color, just barely any, and it kind of creates the look that you're wanting. I typically do a little bit of shadow at the bottom because, you know, when you have a blue sky, the sun is coming from the top, so the bottom is really what would be in shadow. Okay, and then, yeah, this cat's eye is working well to kind of get my cloud shape a little bit more. What is that? There's some kind of black. I think this happened the other day. I'm gonna test this out. Sorry about this. Yeah, there's like a, I don't know what that is. There's some kind of color in the core of this. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a dark line. It doesn't always come out. Like this one is fine, but these ones all have it. Let me play with this a second. Okay, I think I got it worked out. If it happens again, I have a different pencil that I can use, but that's frustrating. Okay, let me look at my reference again. I just want to kind of, did it happen again? Son of a biscuit. All right, forget you. All right, well, we're just going to use this Prismacolor Kohl Erase pencil, which I used to use these for sketching a lot. Really, I'm quite a bit, actually. I like the Prismacolor erasable pencils. Okay, I'm going to add in a little bit more gray. And I hope you can see that that kind of looks like a cloud now. I think it looks pretty good. I'll put it closer just so you can kind of see the different shades and stuff. Okay, let's see. Let's do this hidden cloud up here. Again, I'm going to start with my lighter gray. I'm going to put a little bit in here. The other thing that I can do too, once I have some of this color down where I want it, and after I go through with another layer for the background, I can come in with some white acrylic paint and use like a sponge or something, like a piece of it, and just dab little bits of paint onto the page so that it looks like I am, like the cloud is kind of maybe breaking up a little bit or spreading out or whatever. But I think that would be kind of a neat thing to do too. I've done it before where I've come in after I've painted the whole thing and I've put on the clouds with white paint, and that looks okay. I don't know, I wanted to try this way and see how it did. This blue pencil is really working well, and you could use any blue pencil that's similar to your background color to just kind of soften up the edges of your clouds even more, so you don't have harsh straight lines. Okay, well, I think that is going to be it for today. I'm going to try to, I don't know if this is going to work right here. Yeah, we'll see. I do have my white too that I can go over these a little bit and soften things where I want. Let me see if this white, it does kind of go out into that watercolor just a little bit. It doesn't completely cover it, but I might do some of that too. So yeah, so that's going to be it for today. I'm going to keep playing with this and I'm going to get it finished. I don't know if it will be exactly today, but it will be very soon. And you guys will see this, 100% see this on my finished pages for July. Yeah. So I'm going to try something different here. And I've seen a lot of other colorists do this. Danielle from Danny Buttons is one that I've seen do this. So if you get to the end of this video and you feel like leaving me a comment, please say peaches in the comments. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.